Hello, nuclear enthusiasts. I am Leonidas. This is Nucleares, and today we're playing version 2.0, patch 178. The dreaded patch 178. No, it's not dreaded, but there's been a lot of questions, a lot of frustrations, some confusion about it. So what I wanted to do today was just do a playthrough. I'm going to start a new save, start a new plant. I'm going to turn off chemicals so that doesn't throw a wrench in that works. We'll do with a ready plant, and I just want to play through it. We're going to start it up, we're going to run it for a little bit, and just test it out, and I'm going to get, this is my first take. This is my first playthrough. I've done a couple of videos, but not really a playthrough style. So I've not tested anything, I have not played it. This is not me finding things and then I'm going to show you, oh, this is how you, right, this is how to make it work, and trying to make it all flowery and just for the sake of, you know, making things look better, or like I know what I'm doing more than anybody else. So you're going to see me play through it first time the same as any of you would. So I'm going to start doing my thing. I've got my checklist in front of me here, and I'm just going to start ready to go. So terminals are all on. And you know what? As during the slow parts of this, I'm going to probably be skipping or speeding up some portions. I don't think I'll skip them because, again, I want to stay legit. I want to stay transparent with you guys. And so I'll probably just speed through them at high speed so you can see what goes on. Slow down the video if you want. But otherwise, just do it real, live, so you guys can see it the same way I'm seeing it, you know, for the first time. So I'm running through my checklist now, making sure everything's good to go. Condenser vacuum on. Condenser pump set to. We'll do 2. It's about what I normally do. It's been a while since I played without chemicals, so I'll have to remember how to do all this. Also, I'm going to turn off catastrophes because and weather, simply because I don't want to have anything throw a wrench in the works in the game, and be trying to figure something out and really it's just a catastrophe of the weather. So I'll stick with that. We have, how are we doing? That's coming up. Moving along. Okay, we're gonna go triple speed there, speed things up there. Let's turn our resistor banks on, and MSCV to 0. I'm gonna do my high pressure, my normal start. I'm gonna do things how I always do them, not change anything around, so that this stays as sincere and legitimate as possible. How are we doing over here? Should be close. Nope, not really. I'm gonna turn AO on, because apparently there's, with his new personalities, he says new lines and things, and I want to experience that. I haven't tested that. I read that in the Discord. Again, the Discord is the official Nucleares Discord. I don't manage it, don't own it, didn't create it, don't anything. I contribute and I help, but that's about it. So we've got our pressure up in our vessel. Let's go ahead and start a primary pump. We'll put this at 15 like we always do. Oh.
Reactor.
Whoa.
The plant is ready to go into operation. If you need my help, please let me know.
The reactor core coolant has started to circulate.
So he doesn't normally come down and do that. Huh. Well, let's leave him in here and see what he does. Maybe, is he gonna like actually follow me around? Or just stare at me? Nope, he's just gonna get in the way. Okay. Not creepy at all. Let's go ahead and we'll pull our rods to, usually I do, oh, I don't know what I do with chemicals. Without chemicals. Let's go 96. See how that goes. Coming up. No, not going to be enough. Okay, let's go 93. Haha. Who knows what we're missing? Let's start this over. That's what we get for not following our checklist, trying to remember everything. I'll wait till these go back in so I don't cause a catastrophe. You know that AO can kill you, right? He has an actual weapon on him that he can kill you with. So I don't want to make him angry. Now let's go ahead and, you know, load the fuel. Yeesh. Okay, try one more time. 96, go. Coming up. We are coming up. Very slowly. Yeah, too slowly for my taste. Let's go to 95 and see what. Whoa, that's not 65, 95. All right, we'll bring that back. Okay. So MSCV set to. Let me make sure I didn't miss anything else on my checklist. Okay, so we're at 55. Cover your ears. This might be loud. For some reason, sometimes the animations get, or that animation particularly gets loud.
Reached critical mass, and its status has changed to
Not coming up fast enough for my likes. Let's go 94. Okay, we got resistor banks on. Okay, we'll request start from the city if I'm not too late. I might be. Okay, that's coming up nicely. We would be hearing the music if I didn't have it turned off. Okay, so we're waiting for pressure to build. It does seem like it is building a little slower than normal. Interesting. That might be because my temperature's taking a while to come up. Let's just go straight 93. I couldn't remember if 93 was what I did with chemicals or without. I knew one is 90 and one is 93, I think. I don't know. I guess we'll find out. Okay, so that's coming up. How's our pressure looking? Remember, for me, I'm waiting for this to get to 60. Seems like it's coming up at a good clip now. Okay, so this alarm is expected. The no power and cooling turbine. Excuse me while I cough. That will happen when we're on external power only. It usually happens. It happens very frequently to my condenser, sometimes to my steam generator, but that pump isn't running, so I'm not too concerned there. So I will speed it back up till we get to 60. Okay, we are there. So we're going to put this at 5. Move this guy to 25. Start that whole process. We should be getting torque soon over here. 15. Does that seem high? The demand being 15. Did the city come back to us? What time did they give us? 10 o'clock. Okay. 15 feels a little high. Okay, there it goes, right on target. We're going to go triple speed now. Okay, temperature's nice and good. We'll switch this 95. I like staying at 300. That's my preferred. Whoa, that's too far. Hold on. 1 speed. Wow, that came down really fast. Okay, well, let's go back to 93, I guess. Yeah, that came down pretty quick. Okay, so pressure's good, temperature's alright. Condenser is cooling just... I mean, I guess this doesn't matter because we're going to have low demand. We could probably just go back to 1. Just where I operate with it a lot. Getting close. So I guess we'll do maybe 5? Are you holding? Nope, coming down. So let's maybe bring it back 1 more. We'll let that sit for a minute and see what it does. That looks pretty good. Okay. So now we just need to wait for this to spool up, and then we're going to play with demands a little bit. Probably not follow what the city wants. I will try stepping it up, stepping it down. I've heard of people saying that their steam generators are just randomly spiking, that all of a sudden pressure shoots up to over 200, or is that what it was? Yeah, I think over 200. Their temperature is maxing out. Let me see what the numbers they gave me were. So it said skyrocketed 200, over 220 bar on the pressure at 440 degrees centigrade on the temperature. So I guess we'll watch that, see if that happens. Okay, holding good at 300, so we've got a good mark there. I keep looking back for my chemicals. Okay, so I'm just going to wait for this to spin up. I'll just keep checking gauges randomly. Alright, here we go. Got it. Okay. Good, good, good. Okay. 22, that's exactly what I got out of the last core on a startup. More or less 21, 22. Chemicals is a little different, but that's what I would expect. So I'm going to try bringing it down first. So we'll step this down 1. Bring down, and when I say down, I mean my power output. Step this down 1. Let AO sit there and be creepy. Temperature still holding at 300. Nothing new there. I have chemicals turned off, so don't need to worry about my boron. Or I'm sorry, my xenon, I mean. It'd be way too early for that anyhow, but so far, so good. Yeah, that's expected. When I step it down, each time I get about 4 megawatts worth of movement. Watching the trend on this number, 56 is the lowest, 68 highest. That's a little different. I think it's going up. 61 was the lowest. Nope, 58 again. Do we go as high as 68 again? Let it cycle back through the numbers. No, it looked like it was a little bit. Oh yeah, 67. So it is going down a little bit. Okay. Oh no, 69. Yeah, so it's bouncing pretty good. That number is much higher than expected. That's interesting. So my torque is higher than expected. Interesting. Yeah, so those calculations don't look right. Huh. Because these are where they should be. Coolant evaporated liters per minute. I would expect these to line up a little better. So we're just going to bounce between 18 and 19, it looks like. Temperature over here is still good. Okay. Yeah, so it's interesting. Something was said earlier about that display, actually. Let me go up and see if I can find it in the Discord. Sorry, I'm reading through things. Like I said, I'm doing this. Okay. The dial just shows the wrong number. Everything is working correctly. Okay, so it sounds like there's a bug with this number showing the wrong number. It's not accurate. And I guess this is following. Because if this were the case, if this were true, this number would be plummeting. Because what this is an indication of is how much of our, well, it says how much of our coolant is evaporated and turned into steam. And this would be rising, or our torque would be rising, pressure into here would be rising, and it's not. So that's just displaying the wrong number. That's just a bug. And that, by extension, is displaying the wrong thing. So, okay, so we're going to leave that alone. We will step this down again, see how we go. I'm expecting, I was getting 18, 19 before, so I would be expecting between 14 and 15 this time. So there's our 15. Let's see if it goes down to 14 or not. It might, plus or minus 1 megawatt, but that's behavior as expected. Okay, so it looks like it's going to ping pong between those two. Same here. So this almost looks like it's about 3 times. This number bounced between two numbers in the previous patch, 177, pretty frequently. So the bouncing makes sense. I don't remember what the bouncing number was. Here it's showing between 12. All right, it's adding and subtracting 12. I don't know if that's what it was last time or not. Okay, you're coming up. So we'll just put you there. Slow that down. Okay, so we're going to aim for 10 now. So we'll go down to 1 speed. I realized I went to 3 speed in the middle of the other one. But so far, no problems. This will probably take a hit to my torque. Ooh, that's too close to 0.50. Do not like, but it always does that. It gets down really close and then comes back up. Rebounds a little bit. That pressure is higher than I would have expected. I expect to be down in the lower 40s. I don't know if this is playing, and see this number's high. This is where I expect it to be at. This is normal behavior. I burn about 35,000 liters on startup. Okay, so I would expect this to be bouncing between 10 and 11. Oh, I'm on 1 speed. That's why I'm not seeing the bounce. Forgot to speed it back up. Let's come down and check our temperature again. Ooh, 27. We've cooled off a little bit, so let's take this out. Maybe 3. Try and get it to come back up. Nope, not enough. Let's just go 90. Nah. Okay, we coming up? Yes, we are. That should be enough. Good. Yep, so there's our 11. We're going to go between 10 and 11. Yep, looks like that's where it's going to bounce. Watch that for just a second. Yeah, that's about as expected. Are we going to get our 12 here? What are we looking at here? 11. That's pretty close. Bouncing 10, 11. Okay. Okay. I won't go any lower than this. I will trip the turbine. I'll lose too much torque. So I can bring this down a little bit. Let's go. Oops, too far. 10. And that will bring our pressure down, probably into the low 40s. That's probably what the part I was missing. It'll bring this down a hair, but I expect this to keep bouncing. We'll see if it does that. 7. Okay. Jeez, yeah, it's bouncing. Okay, so now it's. That was the difference of 12. Now we're sitting at 83. Okay, so going back between 12. Good there. Upper 40s, around 50. That's still fine. Still coming up slowly. Add one more. So far behavior is as expected other than that dial. And then that green light, red light, that's going to be annoying. Especially the threshold is 15,000. But the bouncing is less fun. Coming down a little bit here. Yeah. Okay, so now let's go the other way. Now let's try, let's say we're going to shoot for, I don't know, 22 megawatts. So the first thing I'm going to do is add more heat. Go to 1 speed. I will add this, then I'm going to step it up. I'm not just going to crank it because we got to give it time to build steam. So we'll do that. So without looking, I should be again back at around 14 and 15 on my megawatts output. There's the 15. Okay, maybe it looks like it's holding more steadily. Yeah, that's not moving. This is. I don't know if it's tied to condenser value. I wouldn't assume so. But we're holding more steadily at 15. Okay, you're only coming down a little bit. Feeling good there, so let's come up another one. Let's see, are we still... Yep. Let's go to 1 speed. 20. And again, I go to 1 speed when I do this because I want as little game time to pass between changing this one and changing this one. So this is building. I may need more heat to get this to come up. Pressure's dropping because as I add this, it's opening the aperture more, and more steam is suddenly escaping, which causes my torque to go up. See, we were down around 2.5, 2.6. Now we're back up around 5. So we jumped another 4 megawatts as expected. Temperature holding fine. AO still watching us like a prison guard. Go do something.
Operator, I'm going to start.
Holy cow. That wasn't at all freaky. Did you guys see that? Jeez, man. Alright. Hey, I kept it G-rated. Okay. I think we're ready for another jump. And I'll probably bring up more heat for this. Call it more heat just to keep things easy. Oh, look, there he goes. Flying around. He's staring at the wall. Okay. You do you, man. What do I know? Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. And 5 here. Go back triple speed. Yep, 24. There's a jump of 4 that we're expecting. I was aiming for 22, which I could get to by manipulating this guy and our primary circuit, but it's close enough. Yeah, I'm really not seeing too many differences. There are a few issues, like with this display, but outside of just the display, I think we're okay. This condenser value raised, and that makes sense because I sped up our secondary pump speed. Not as much bouncing anymore. I don't know what caused that to stop. Everything else looks fine. So for normal operations, and we've been running we started up at 10 o'clock, so we're about 5.5 hours in game time wise. And really that's not a lot of time, and I get that. But I just wanted to show that for a startup with no chemicals, we're looking pretty secure, pretty safe, pretty not a lot going on, a bunch of boringness. So I'm thinking I'm going to bring this game to an end, this video to an end. I'll see if I can get AO to yell at me. Nope, he won't. That's not at all annoying. Impossible. Unsafe. Okay, well, no, AO didn't yell at me. Maybe because he's pretending he didn't see me. Okay. Gotta put it back before he sees something. Oh, and now I have a yellow bell. Ooh. Oh, no, it's gone. I guess it was just that. Well, okay, guys, I think that's about it. I don't have a whole lot more to show. We can bump this up one more. I don't know if we're going to get... I mean, we will get more out of it, but I don't know that's going to change anything. So, yeah, I guess over time as I'm playing, if I find things, I'll make little videos. If you guys see something... Now, people have been talking about loops 2 and 3, so we may need to make a save and do loops 2 and 3 with actually my next episode. Okay, so if you've been watching my mini series, the last one was the startup, and that came out in batch 177. I recorded that, I don't know, 10 days ago or so, and I scheduled them out, and so it's been scheduled for quite a while. Oh, is he gonna come back in here? Where is he? Where are you at? He says storage. Storage, I think, is it that room? Yeah, I can see him right there. Okay, so he's just going to stay there. That's fine. I'm okay with that. Anyway, the series came out, or I made it last week. It came out today. And it was under patch 177. So going forward, I'm going to have to do it in patch 178. And that, I have a second loop already installed. I just need to bring it up and have it start running. So that's what's going to happen in my next episode. So check that one out. Maybe we'll see something different there. But for now, starting up under patch 178, I'm not seeing much. Again, leave me comments. Again, I'm not looking for clicks, likes, subscribes, whatever. I mean, do it if you find this helpful. That's all I'm looking for. So try and help people. But if you want to message me on Discord or reach out there, Official Nuclear is Discord. Check the comments to find the link. And let me know if I'm missing something. Because, I mean, I try to do things the right way to demonstrate that the right way works. I mean, yeah, you can just have to break if you do it the wrong way. But what's the point of that? Who wants to run their reactor the wrong way? I don't know, maybe there are some people. But anyway, you get what I'm saying. So, thanks so much for stopping by. I am Leonidas, and we'll see you again soon.